KPRC 2 News begins right now with breaking news.
We are following two big breaking news stories for you this afternoon. The first one coming out of Southwest Houston, where a person has been found dead on Hillcroft and Clairwood Drive. The call came in just before 8:30 this morning. Police say someone's body was found in a dumpster at an apartment complex. We do have a crew on the scene and are working to get more information. This is just the latest homicide investigation in the city of Houston. We are keeping an independent record of those investigations. To date, that number is 178. That's compared to this time last year, which was 140. A 27% increase.
Also breaking right now, Harris County's COVID-19 threat level has been lowered to yellow. Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo just made that announcement within the past hour. That means to remain vigilant unless you're vaccinated. Level 3 also signifies a moderate but controlled level of COVID-19 cases in the county. She is urging people who are not vaccinated to continue wearing a mask and physical distancing.
Caught on camera, a woman forced to open up a safe while police say a man points a gun at her. This happened on May 9th around 10:30 at a grocery store on Capitol Street in the Greater East End. Police say the woman was closing up for the night when a man forced his way inside, led her to the back, and told her to open up the safe. Investigators say the gunman then grabbed the money and kicked the woman before leaving. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS.
Developing this afternoon, new video of the gunman police say walked up to a couple and shot the man several times right in front of his wife. He died right there at the scene, and now police are working to figure out why this happened. Police were called to a store just after 10:30 last night on Cavalcade and Terry. We are told the couple was leaving the store at the time. KPRC2's Vincent Crivelli reports on what police are saying about the investigation.
Surveillance video shows Pat Wright watching over his wife as she plays the slots. Minutes later, the couple heads towards their car. Pat starts to open up the door for his wife. Then he's ambushed.
He was shot multiple times and he was pronounced deceased at the scene.
This is video of the suspect in a very unique onesie outfit. Investigators say this footage captured the suspect walking to his hiding spot before the ambush. Kenneth Wright is Pat's brother.
His wife called me screaming that my brother had gotten shot.
Kenneth says Pat is a 55-year-old grandfather who grew up in the area.
Everybody that knew him and encountered him really loved him.
So his murder is puzzling. Why would someone pull a trigger, cutting Pat's life short?
They took away a good man. He was a family man. He was just a good guy all around.
But now his big brother is gone. The Wright family is no stranger to tragedy. His parents have had to bury 5 of their children, including one of Kenneth's sisters, less than a week ago.
Right now, we're hanging in there. Our faith and our trust is in God.
A grandfather, a husband, and a brother. Pat Wright's life taken too soon, but his brother says his memory will live on.
What do you wish you could tell him right now?
That I love him as we normally do when we get off the phone or we part from seeing each other, and just to rest in heaven.
Reporting in Northeast Houston, Vincent Crivelli, KPRC 2 News.
We are still working to learn the cause of an overnight fire where a woman and her dog managed to get out safely. The call came in around 2:30 this morning about a house fire near Tall Meadow Lane and Morning Sage Lane in Northwest Harris County. We are told the woman noticed the fire, grabbed her dog, and ran to a neighbor's house to dial 911. Investigators say she was the only person inside the home at the time.
Millions of Americans will be traveling for the long Memorial holiday weekend, maybe going on a road trip or vacationing at the beach with friends and family.
A lot of people are also choosing to fly this holiday weekend. This is a live look at FlightAware. It's a website that tracks all the planes in the sky in real time. You can see it's quite accurate.
And without a doubt, and a little closer to home, getting a live look at the Southwest Freeway just outside of our studios. You can see folks out on the roads right now, perhaps getting their weekend started a little early. Well, thousands of passengers are expected to pass through the Houston area.
That's right, about 800,000 to be exact will travel between now and June the 1st. KPRC2's Kathy Hernandez reports from Bush Airport.
Good afternoon. Traffic is picking up here in Terminal A of Bush Airport. Today is expected to be the busiest day.
Well, if you're protected, vaccinated,
follow the protocols, got a little brain, you can protect yourself, protect others from you.
After a year of COVID-19, it's a sign things are getting back to normal and people are more confident flying. 800,000 people are expected to travel through Bush and Hobby airports through Tuesday. That's still a decline of about 25% from the same period in 2019. Passengers we spoke with say they're comfortable traveling. The main reason, half of all adults in the U.S. are fully vaccinated and more are getting the shot.
I mean, I'm an adventurer, so this is cool. This is fun for me. So COVID is not really scaring me too much, along with the vaccine. I think I feel a lot safer.
A lot of people are smiling. We're getting to come out into the world a little bit. Don't have to wear the mask so much, but it's still, we should.
We feel way safer now, way safer, yes. I feel like the vaccine is helping a lot of people, so we won't spread it around.
Yes, more people are traveling and restrictions are easing up, but masks are still required in airports and on planes. Reporting at Bush Airport, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC 2 News.
It is going to be a wet and muggy start to the holiday weekend. This is a live look outside at the conditions right now. You could run into some scattered storms today if you're out and about.
But hey, don't cancel your holiday plans just yet. We have to get through the first, perhaps couple of days of the weekend. I know it's a long holiday weekend, Cambrell. What can we expect? Happy Friday, my friend.
We can expect that we're going to get those windshields wet today and tomorrow, but it's going to clear out for Sunday, Monday.
There you go.
We're in the marginal, the low category for any kind of severe right now. And so that's a good news. We see right now, rain to the north, rain to the south, big heavy downpours there, but the big area to the north of us, up in the just to the west of the I-35 corridor, they got severe thunderstorm warnings for them. We don't have anything severe, but we do have some pretty heavy downpours right there in the Alvin League City area. And that's pretty much the only area. So it's dropping a pretty heavy little mix, and you see the outflow boundaries from those storms that are happening. But that's about it for us for right now. Looking down in the island there, you can see off in the distance, the clouds look kind of ominous. Folks are still out there on the beach trying to take advantage of it as much as they possibly can. 77 inland, 81 in Galveston with those winds out of the east at 16 miles per hour. In terms of the beach today, maybe getting up to 83 degrees or so. That's where we're going to be for the day with those high, with the UV index on the low side. You don't go in the water, even though there's no warnings. There probably will be throughout the day. Hour by hour for the island there. Rain chances subside as we get to the evening, but they're going to pick up again for tomorrow. We'll talk more about what we can expect for the remainder of the weekend and why the Memorial Day is going to be just fine. That's coming up.
All right, Cambrell, thank you. Happening now, the U.S. Secretary of Energy is in Houston today to talk about the city's energy economy and the American Jobs Plan. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm was joined by other lawmakers and local leaders. They toured a hydrogen facility in LaPorte. There will also be a roundtable discussion on advancing cleaner energy. Mayor Sylvester Turner is expected to attend that meeting.
Happening today, a groundbreaking ceremony to honor the life of Houstonian George Floyd. There will be a field dedication ceremony at Jack Yates High School, Floyd's alma mater in 3rd Ward. It's happening at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Members of the Houston Texans, Houston Society for Change, and Harris County Precinct 1 Commissioner Rodney Ellis are scheduled to be there. As we close out Mental Health Awareness Month, Fort Bend County Judge K.P. George is recognizing several healthcare organizations. According to the CDC, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in Texas. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken a toll on mental health on people of all ages. Now more than ever, Judge George says we need to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health and provide resources for those in need.
And so that's what we are trying to address here. And especially coming into, especially as a school board member, Fort Bend ISD trustee, and that's where I come to expose to this problem more and understanding more about this.
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is available for anyone who needs help. That phone number is right there on your screen.
New details today in the mass shooting at a California rail yard. The surveillance video just released and what we are now learning about the gunman.
Search underway. The U.S. Coast Guard is looking for at least 10 people off the Florida coast where the group was sailing from. Next on the News at Noon.